as tired as I am, is to send a message that I am a part of this community. And whatever that title that we all hold, because I see this as all of us thing, whatever that title can do to change one life, I'm prepared to put my own personal fatigue aside and move on with it. Many of us in this room have started foundations, orphanages. All of us are fighting to create a change in a world that I describe as crooked. We're all fighting to straighten it up. Rash there, Waxing Granji there in Liberia, with fantastic women who all have their history of violence. Magdala is here trying to educate young people. Mutombo has his hospital. Every one of us, David is trying to inspire young people to try to think big, because Africa is the next big thing, whether we like it or not. We all are fighting to do our little bit. The Siegel family, Barry should be, he and Dolly should be in the Bahamas, vacationing, enjoying their lives. But if we've all seen the great need, and none of us, because this is the room of the converted, can continue to emphasize the need even more. And then you say to me, Leymah, but you say what is there to celebrate? I tell you one thing. For every little action or every little assistance that you give, you change a life. You may not see it in your lifetime, but you change a life. Several years ago, I met a young girl, mother of 4, teen mother of 4, and she had no self-esteem. She came to our training room and just sat there, like she's sitting. And so every time we tried to draw her out, we crossed her out, because we're looking for the next generation women's leaders in different communities. So when we went through all of our papers, we decided, this one, no. And then we asked them to do different community projects. This young lady took that thing with a team of 6 other girls. When they presented their project, and then we decided to fund the project, and I said, personally, I will go to their community to do hands-on helping. There are 5 schools in one district, and none of those schools had a reading room. These 7 girls had decided they would develop a reading room for all 5 schools, and they will volunteer their time every Saturday to teach little girls how to read. I got to that community that morning, expecting that I would come because I'm the take charge madam and be saying, do this, do this. I got there and I was offered a seat. I sat down and I just saw this girl. John, do this. Paul, do that. You, hang curtains, this, that, 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 that. I had seen something that I didn't see in that training room. We got there by 8 by 2. The training room was set up, the reading room. Books were marked because they had been marking those books the night before. And then she said to me, it's lunchtime. I don't see anyone cooking. And then I just see this crew of young ladies coming to serve food. Everyone sitting on a mat, eating. She graduated from high school and started a small-scale business to educate teen mothers in her village, even though she could not find scholarship to go to school. She's one of those that we've given full 4 years to go to agricultural college. She did not even know that we had crossed her out. What she took from there, she carries today, and she's recognized in that community as a leader. You may not see where, or you may think, what the hell, darling, are we doing? We just need to go and sit down. Trust me, one of these seagull girls or boys or grandchildren will write someday that I encountered this person, and this person told me, because of your grandparents, I am who I am. I see it every day. I get emails every day from little girls who said, I never really felt I could make it through college, but because of that interaction in our village, today I'm a graduating senior. And I try to whack my head left and right. What is there to celebrate? Not much, but there's hope. So don't think that it's so hard and it's so difficult and this foundation thing, because trust me, if you go into the corporate world, you make a lot of money. So my next life, I'm going there. If you come into the humanitarian world and you do humanitarian work the way we do it, where there's no borders, our homes is our offices, our personal bank account is our operational funds, our children have to endure 20 African women sleeping on the floor because they came for a conference in the city and there's no hotel pay and bills. So you bring them home and they will not think that you're just accommodating them. They take over the whole house and tell the children, cut that TV off, I want to watch the news, and take that thing from there. And for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, these children are as miserable. You know, some of us do those kinds of things. And you say to yourself, I'm not seeing changes. And it's not working. But trust me, you will feel or see one day. All is not lost. I continue to maintain, it's not time for me to celebrate the Nobel. Those who watched the celebration from Oslo, they didn't see me do an African dance. You know, I went up there and I spoke. The Liberians would say I spoke book. Dressed well with a big headgear. But I spoke reflectively. 20 years from now, we will ask the Nobel Committee to lend us that city hall. And we will bring those girls that we've accompanied over the last 20 years and say, this is the time to play that African beat. This is the time to celebrate. You may be on a journey that doesn't make sense at all. You may think you do, what the hell? I'm a doctor and I'm in Grand Jita. I'm a fashion model, I'm going back to the village to do something. Trust me, that time of reward is coming soon. So for all of us doing the same kind of work, why can I come to tell you, do this, do that, you're already doing? Don't give up. There will always be the corrupt governments, Mutombo. There will always be the staff that thinks that the white people is more valuable than you are. There will always be some black people who think that white people are just here to exploit. I have been bearing my own crosses since I moved back to Liberia with the Nobel Prize. When the parents of the little girl in that village agreed for us to give her the 8-year scholarship and send her to boarding school. The receptionist in my office, who came from a village also, 4 years ago, because we had gone and inspired her in that village, she's the first girl from her family going to university. and we put her on a personal scholarship, and she's been working for me since. Said to me, because I had determined, you know how when you're depressed, you have your life laid out. I'm depressed. So every day I have a new plan. I'm moving to the US and I will teach. No, I'm going to London and I will do, no, I think I will take on a ambassadorial thing from the UN. No, I think I want to go and work for this other group. So this day, I think she was just tired hearing me with no plans, and said, Miss Gbowee, the parents of so-and-so girl came and they've agreed for us to send her to school. If you leave, who will find them from those villages and send them to school? My question to you, if you give up in whatever you're doing, contributing your tiny bit to change the world, who will do that unique work that you are doing to bring the change that this world needs?